If you want to enjoy the yacht life like Tom Cruise, start saving your pennies because a week on his rented yacht costs more than many people earn in a decade. Cruise has a pilot's license, which he reportedly acquired in 1994. He is also said to own several planes. In a promotional clip for Top Gun Maverick, Academy Award-winning writer Christopher McQuarrie, Cruise's long-term collaborator, revealed that Cruise's own personal vintage fighter plane was used in the blockbuster.
The P-51 Mustang that's featured in the film is Tom's, and it's a beautiful aircraft.
Cruise's Top Gun Maverick co-stars have shared their experiences with him in the pilot's seat. For actor Jennifer Connelly, flying alongside Cruise as he performed rolling stunts in the old fighter plane was a ride of a lifetime. It was an incredible experience, certainly like nothing I've ever done before. Another co-star, Glenn Powell, told CBS Mornings that working with Cruise included such a thorough flight program that it inspired him to go ahead and get his own pilot's license. Cruise has owned a lot of exquisite homes over the years. In November 2016, the Tampa Bay Times reported Cruise acquired the uppermost floors of a Clearwater, Florida building with the intention of merging three $3 million units into one luxurious penthouse. 7 years later, it was reported that Cruise owned 3 other condos within the same building. Cruise's purchase raised eyebrows for 2 reasons. The project's developer was a member of the Church of Scientology, and its location wasn't far from the church's headquarters. Cruise has also made a lot of money selling real estate as well. In 2016, Cruise made a $7.5 million profit when he sold the 10,000-square-foot Beverly Hills home he once shared with ex Katie Holmes for $40 million. And in May 2021, he sold his ranch in Telluride, Colorado for $39.5 million. As far as the need for speed goes, Cruise is not limited to airplanes. In April 2007, Cruise and Katie Holmes were pictured arriving at Mastro's Steakhouse in a gorgeous 1958 Chevrolet Corvette. First-generation Corvettes, which stopped production in 1962, are a car lover's dream, with the average market price for a 1958 model topping $120,000. In May 2006, Cruise and Holmes arrived at the Mission Impossible 3 premiere in a 2005 Bugatti Veyron. Cruise had a hard time opening the door of the super sports car, which led to a rumor that he'd been banned from ever owning a Bugatti. The luxury car boasts a speed of 252 miles per hour, and by 2024 was retailing at an average price of $1.5 million. Still on Cruise's love for top-speed automobiles, the actor used a Ford Saleen Mustang to move around New York during the 2006 premiere of Mission Impossible 3. Cruise reportedly owned more than one Ford Saleen Mustang at the time and had the car flown overnight from Los Angeles to Newark, New Jersey for a whopping $13,000. In June 2012, Katie Holmes filed for divorce from Tom Cruise. Cruise was apparently caught off guard by the unexpected move. One of the causes of the divorce, as Cruise revealed in a deposition, was his affiliation with the Church of Scientology. Holmes cut ties with the church at the onset of divorce proceedings, while Cruise is reportedly still a member as of 2024. Luckily for Cruise's lavish lifestyle, the pair had a prenuptial agreement, which reportedly guaranteed Holmes payment depending on the number of years they were married. As a result, Cruise and Holmes were able to reach a divorce agreement in just 11 days. According to lawyer Marilyn Chinitz, a partner at the firm that represented Cruise, the couple settled swiftly for 2 reasons. First, they both had lawyers who had their best interests at heart. Second, a much longer process would have cost them more money. Chinitz said, "It's incredibly costly to litigate, and the cost factors are enormous. You're better off taking those monies and putting it into your child's college account and saving it." Speaking of paying for your children's education, Tom Cruise shares adopted children Connor and Isabella Cruise with Nicole Kidman. Connor and Isabella reportedly went to Delphian School in Portland, Oregon, a private day and boarding school that doesn't come cheap. As of 2024, students at Delphian School pay up to $78,596 annually in tuition fees. As part of Katie Holmes and Cruise's split, their daughter Suri Cruise, whom the pair welcomed in April 2006, was entitled to a figure in the neighborhood of $400,000 every year in child support until her 18th birthday. She, too, went to some costly schools, reportedly attending the $40,000 per year Avenues, the World School in New York. In June 2024, Suri graduated from LaGuardia High School, a public school with many famous alumni, including Jennifer Aniston, Timothée Chalamet, and Suits star Gina Torres. Suri then enrolled at Carnegie Mellon University. According to the school's 2024-2025 fee structure, students can pay up to $86,812 for tuition and other expenses. In July 2021, the 777, a luxury super yacht, arrived in Penzance, an ancient town in southwestern England, and rumors had it that Cruise was on board. Cruise had earlier been seen leaving 777 when it stopped in Maverick, a fishing village in Cornwall that's only a 52-minute drive away, and observers thought they spotted him in Penzance as well. The 777 is the epitome of luxury at sea. It has an 18-member crew and can host up to 10 guests. To rent it, customers must pay at least $570,000 per week. The super yacht features luxurious amenities, such as a lounge, a sun deck, jacuzzi, and a beach club. Plus, the 223-foot super yacht even includes a gym. As if renting 777 is not expensive enough, buying it would cost an arm and a leg, with the value in 2024 estimated at roughly $42.2 million. Which, given Cruise is reportedly worth around $600 million, wouldn't be out of the question for him. Cruise is often seen wearing super expensive watch brands at events. In July 2018, Cruise was promoting Mission Impossible Fallout at Lotte Cinema World Tower in Seoul, South Korea. At the press conference, the actor was sporting an all-black outfit, which he paired with a stainless steel Caliber de Cartier chronograph, which cost $10,900 at the time. In another sighting, Cruise was pictured carrying an umbrella as he walked into Jimmy Kimmel's studio in February 2023. And the Rolex GMT Master 2 on his left wrist was hard to miss, especially since it featured white gold in place of normal steel. That change probably raised the price of a watch that already cost nearly $31,000 with the normal oyster steel construction. During the 2024 Wimbledon Women's Singles Final, Cruise was in attendance, this time wearing a Rolex Day-Date, which in 2024 retailed at $40,100. Cruise loves the motorcycles, although it's not quite clear which ones he specifically owns. At the June 2005 premiere of War of the Worlds, Cruise and Katie Holmes arrived on a 2004 Honda Rune motorcycle. The following year, Cruise went to the premiere of Mission Impossible 3 in New York, while riding a Confederate Hellcat 113 Combat. The 2005 Hellcat is priced at $45,000 as of August 2024. In September 2018, Cruise was spotted leaving on a Ducati Supersport after dining at a Japanese restaurant. Cruise, as it turns out, is a skilled motorcyclist. In an interview with Moto Tribe, Justin Kell, who's helped create most motorcycle stunts in Hollywood, said of the actor, "Tom Cruise can ride a motorcycle really well. He's a really good rider." Cruise's most daring stunt was performed in the 2023 film Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Cruise rode a motorcycle up a ramp and off a Norwegian cliff. He had a sharp descent, then proceeded to deploy a parachute that helped him land safely on the ground. During a behind-the-scenes shoot, Cruise said they trained for years, including learning the ins and outs of the Honda CRF 450R bike he used.
This is the next part of training right here, motocross.
Tom Cruise can obviously afford to pay to play on any golf course in the world. But it's not always as expensive as it seems. In July 2020, Cruise made a stop for lunch at Richmond Park Golf Club in the southwest of London. The club is quite friendly to the public, seeing as its 2024 joining and membership fees only amount to $157. In May of the following year, Cruise took time away from filming Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 in North Yorkshire, England, to play golf at St Andrews, Scotland. St Andrews is one of the world's oldest and most beloved golf courses. As of August 2024, an individual weekly package for playing golf at the facility costs $230. Cruise also traveled to Johannesburg, South Africa, in December 2022, and stopped at Killarney Country Club. The facility is also quite affordable. It has a $302 annual student membership fee as of August 2024. But while the individual course fees aren't ridiculous, the fact that Cruise can travel the globe to hit up his favorite golf courses is a luxury most duffers can't afford. Actor Dakota Fanning starred alongside Tom Cruise in the Steven Spielberg-directed thriller War of the Worlds in 2005. Fanning turned 11 during filming, and Cruise was kind enough to buy her a gift. She said, "He, Cruise, gave me my first cell phone for that birthday. It was a Motorola Razr. I wanted a Razr so bad, and I must have been talking about it a lot because that's what he got me." Every year since, though, Fanning has received a new pair of shoes from Cruise. Fanning said, "I loved shoes when I was little, and I started to fit into really small adult shoes when I was on the War of the Worlds press tour, so I was very excited about them. And so from that birthday on, he always sends me shoes." And she does mean always. Fanning assumed the birthday tradition would die on her 18th birthday, but the shoes have continued to come, even now that she's in her 30s.
That's so random, too. I love it.
I
Must have a massive shoe
sweet.
collection brought to you by Tom Cruise.
Cruise doesn't just give out shoes, though. When the holidays come around, he has a foolproof gift for everyone he knows: coconut cake. Cruise's flavored coconut bundt cakes come with a custom note from the actor and is distributed to celebrities as well as random California residents. They are made at Doan's Bakery, a small, family-run shop in downtown Los Angeles. Several celebrity recipients of the Tom Cruise cake have expressed how good it tastes. In an interview with Virgin Radio UK, Tom Hanks said,
"It is a vanilla coconut bundt cake. It is the most delicious cake you will ever have on your planet."
Cruise's Top Gun Maverick co-star Glenn Powell revealed that the cake has become such a favorite amongst his friends that he had to create a party in its honor. He said, "My friends that have tried it, they love it so much that they hit me up, like right around December 1st, like, hey, has it arrived yet? So now I have like a party at my house where I'll have the cruise cake. It's my cruise cake party, and I'll invite people over to try a bite or two of the cruise cake." Word around town is that Cruise chose the cake because he loved it when he first tasted it. However, the actor himself surprisingly doesn't indulge because of his active lifestyle, telling James Corden,
I love sugar, but I can't eat it.
Tom Cruise is not only generous to friends and co-stars. In March 1996, Cruise paid the medical bills for a young woman who was the victim of a hit and run. And 8 years later, Cruise made a $5,000 contribution to a Dairy Queen donation box to help foot the medical bill for 11-year-old Ashley Flint, who had sustained serious injuries in a go-kart accident. Through the years, Cruise has also worked with numerous charities, including UNICEF, among others. But even generosity can be controversial. Cruise has also come under fire for giving large donations to the Church of Scientology, which gave him maybe the only thing a star like Cruise can't afford: bad publicity.